I have a good friend. His name is Reggie Hamilton. He is a Reggie is a world class bass player. It's it's rare that I catch up with Reggie when he's in town. The
Mm-hmm.
majority of the time that I catch up with Reggie, oh yeah, I'm Germany. I'm playing with this guy. Oh, I'm in Switzerland. I'm playing with this guy. Oh, I'm
Mm-hmm.
in France. I'm playing with this guy. Like that's Reggie, right?
Yeah.
Or I'm in a recording session. I'm tracking with this guy. So at one point, I was in Las Vegas, and I was there because I was involved in Cher's performances at the Coliseum at Caesar's Palace. And at one point, I'm talking to Reggie on the phone. I'm hanging out. I'm in the hotel room, and I say to Reggie, "Hey, man, I'm sorry, Reg. I gotta go because I have to go downstairs so I can, walk over to play the gig with Cher at Caesar's Palace." And Reggie says, "No, no, you get to go downstairs because you get to go over and play the gig with Cher at Caesar's Palace."
Mm.
And like to this day, it echoes, it reverberates in my head. Everything that I do with regard to music, I get to do it. I get to do it. So even when I'm, so I have a day that starts at, let's say, 10 a.m., which I realize is not early for normal people, but
Right.
every day starts at 10 a.m. and then 10 a.m. comes and then 10 p.m. comes and I'm still working. And now midnight comes and I'm at Henson Rehearsal Studios in Hollywood and I'm tracking drums at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning. It's a long day, 2 o'clock in the morning. And I remind myself I get to be at Henson tracking songs at 2 o'clock in the morning. That's a blessing,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
And it always takes me back to my time at Berkeley when at Berkeley College of Music in Boston, right? I would have times where I had a recording session or a band practice or a jam session that started at midnight and went
Mm.
from midnight to 4 a.m. or went from midnight to 6 a.m. And I was stoked to have gotten the call to do it.
Yep.
And I'm not getting paid,
Yep.
right? I'm not stoked I'm getting paid. I'm stoked because I get to play with these I get to play with these amazing
Mm-hmm.
musicians and do these things. So no matter how long my days ever are, no matter how many songs there ever are, no matter how tired I ever am, I always remind myself I get to do this. Like I get
Yeah.
to go and play with fill in the blank
Mm-hmm.
until 2 in the morning, right? So it's a blessing. It's really a blessing,
Yeah.
and it's really part of the fuel that drives me, and part of one of my sort of daily thoughts, reflections, mantras that makes me realize how fortunate I am to get to do what I do.